Hey guys, how's it going? This is Certified Security Guard. Man, always ask questions if you are given an order and you feel that something's a bit off or instructions. Always ask questions. So about a week ago, a supervisor at this clinic where I was doing security for, she asked me to remove three chairs from out of the main lobby, outside to the back patio. Yeah, to the back patio outside of the clinic. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now usually maintenance are asked to remove furnitures. They may ask for my help. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm looking like, okay, I'm going to remove these three furnitures. I guess I could carry them. They were a little heavy. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. They were a little heavy. But something told me that, you know what? Before I touch these chairs, they're being too secretive about why I have to remove these chairs. So I went to go ask the supervisor who requested for me to remove these chairs from the lobby. I asked her, hey, so what is the problem? What is the problem with the chairs? Because I didn't see anything wrong with it. So I asked her, is there a spill? Now, I did touch the furniture I had gloves on, and it was kind of wet. I noticed it was wet. So I asked her, is there a spill on the furniture? Because it's a little wet. Did somebody like urinate, or I was just curious because it was a little wet. And she says no. I'm like, okay. What else is going on? Because I'm assuming that they must have received some complaints about the chair either being wet, which I thought because it was a little damp. It was kind of damp. And all she's doing right now is shaking her head. So, and she's being secretive. She's like ignoring me. She really wants me to leave. She wants me to stop talking. She wants me to stop asking questions. So I kept pressing her. Is it infested with bed bugs? She nods her head. So I'm a little annoyed because I'm like, wow, you were gonna have me like physically touch these furnitures while telling me that it's infested with bed bugs, and I could have like contaminated other areas of the hospital. You didn't want to tell me? I was a bit annoyed. I'm not gonna lie, I was annoyed because it was a homeless guy that came into the clinic, and he had bed bugs. So of course they they kicked him out. He was not allowed to come back. Well, they discharged him, but he was not allowed to come back. He was not allowed to come back inside the clinic. But yeah, they had to get rid of the chairs because they wasn't sure where he sat. So they got rid of like all the three chairs where he possibly was sitting. So they knew he was sitting in one of those three chairs. But yeah, so yeah, they ended up getting rid of these chairs that were infested, I guess. Man, it smells like something is on fire. Woo! That's burnt rubber. But yeah, so yeah, these where was I? So yeah, these 3 chairs needed to go. And I knew something was up because when the manager came out and they were looking at it and they're like, you know, they said they saw some spotted dots or something. And I was like, what the hell are they trying to get me to move? And I've been in this situation before, right? This is not the first time where I had to help maintenance remove furniture that was infested with bed bugs. Because the clinics that I work for, they're community clinics. And so they do allow homeless to, like, you know, just, you know, relax. So they don't have to show up for appointments. They can just either maybe take a nap or, you know, it is what it is, right? But I feel bad for the patients that have to bring that stuff home to them, because a lot of the patients here, you know, they're regular, like, middle class people that do have homes. Some are below middle class, but they do have homes. They have children, and you have some guy that lives off the street spreading bed bugs. I don't think it's pretty cool in my opinion. But you know, I don't make the rules. But yeah, I was a bit annoyed because I wish she would have, like, hey, you know, these couches, these chairs are infected with bed bugs. So you may want to throw on a one of those, what do you call it? Not bio gown, but I forgot what it's called. But yeah, you may want to put on some gloves, even though I already had on gloves. But I wish they would have told me, because I was gonna like go hands on, and I would have had it all over my uniform. And so I ended up finding a cart, and I tossed the chairs. I basically put the chairs onto this flat, and you know, it was pretty easy. I was very careful on not getting on my clothing. So yeah, and the janitor, she couldn't help, because when I did try to ask for her help, because they said that she was supposed to help me, you know, her English is not great. So, you know, it's something I need to work on. I need to learn how to speak Spanish, or at least know the basics. But yeah, I just didn't like the fact that, don't try to set me up for failure. That's what it felt like. Like, you trying to, okay. You trying to play me you trying to play me dirty. I see. That's how I felt. Like, I feel like we're supposed to communicate, right? Because the first time I had to remove furniture that was infested with bed bugs, or maybe the second time, usually maintenance have always like communicated with me, like, hey, these furnitures are infested with bed bugs. You know, like, come on, you gotta let me know. Don't try to play all quiet and secretive. Like, nah, don't do that. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that she was out of pocket for not communicating with me? Do you think that's something that needed to be communicated with me? Do you think I should have just, hey, follow orders, don't question? What do you guys think? I'm curious to know your answer.